All right. It's Jared here from Crypto Plan. How's everyone going? I hope you're doing well. I really do hope you're doing well. We've resumed an uptrend. We're nearly in confirmation of resuming an uptrend, and I'm going to run through why that is today on the charts, as I always do. So stick around. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new, and please click that notification bell also. All right, so I'm just going to get down to business on this one because I wouldn't say I'm annoyed, but like I was a little bit frustrated with some of the, the more kind of, I guess, senior or old guy YouTubers that I was following that got sucked into a bearish narrative recently and, were questioning whether, we were crashing, whether or not they were using that to play, to play with the, with the YouTube algorithm, whatever, and, playing on the fact that, things are crashing and, this could be the end kind of thing. Or whether they were really freaked out. I still just am blown away in my mind, because when it comes down to it, there's one piece of evidence for me that has been the solidest piece of evidence the entire time, and and it gets more real the more it goes on, is that we look backwards and we see these spikes, right? We see and I'm on a monthly chart for Bitcoin, the liquid index of Bitcoin. We see these spikes and we go, oh, that happened so quickly and that happened so quickly, and I want to get in and get out and have these parabolic gains in my pocket. But the reality is it's still a 4-year cycle. And it always was a 4-year cycle. And to think that, 6 months out, or even more than 6 months out, like, when we crashed there, what was it, April? No, we're in May now. So it's 7 months out from when, the 4-year marker of the end of the, of the cycle. Then to expect that it was crashing then and it was going to go into a bear market was quite, I don't even know what the word was. It was quite kind of uneducated, really, because this is the weight of evidence, right? And I'm gonna just lay it down for you. Besides this spike here, because Bitcoin only was, really listed for exchange during its so if its halvening was there, so that was the first kind of 2-year period after a halvening. So from 2011, and then, so we're going to start from November 2013. So 1st of November, so November 2013, and then we have December 2017. So there is a clear 4-year gap there. So we could realistically say that this is going to drag out maybe 1 month longer this time. So instead of December, we'll say January 22. So the reality is that if we zoom in on that from today, and we're on a monthly chart, what have we got? We've got a good amount of time. We've got a couple of 100 days, right? So it is very easy to get sucked into the idea of you want something to happen in your time frame, and it doesn't always happen that way. So if evidence one was the fact that it's a 4-year cycle and 4 years hasn't happened yet, evidence two is that this is a bottoming pattern. Bang, bang, and now we're getting low, higher low, and nearly a higher high. Nearly a higher high. So on Bitcoin, we want to see the price action get above 40,000 as a high, dip back below, and keep this uptrend going. So this small channel here, low, high, low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and we're on the 4-hourly chart, higher high, higher low, has to keep going all the way up until 40,000, and then keep going, and then keep going. But I think once it breaks that 40,000, and then kind of breaks the 42,000, then, we can take a run, because then, this bottoming pattern is official. I was a little bit scared only because, because we came into this wedge on a downward trend. The fact is that sometimes you can go out of that trend on the downward trend, but the fact that it hasn't really hovered around that edge for a while, kind of is bullish, but you know, this can be a fake out. You know, you've got to remember this can be a fake out. This possibly has to play out a little bit longer to the end of the June, middle of June, end of June. So it could fake out, could come back down, test the bottom of that channel. It could potentially retest 33, you know, even retest 31. So you've got to keep everything in play. But right now, you know, a solid piece of evidence that we're in a reversal in an uptrend is one, this channel, and two, that you know we're nearly making higher highs from that 40k. We're definitely making higher highs in a channel since the 29th of May. The second piece of evidence we are continuing is that the altcoins are more bullish than Bitcoin, because you can see here that the altcoins have done that same channel thing, low, so dip, dip lower. So the altcoins got a little bit more scared, and they always leverage, you know, either way for Bitcoin. So they always lose more and gain more. So it got its low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. And now it is just kind of smashing its way above that, you know, this chunky level here, which is the just below 1 trillion. Yes, it's finding a bit of resistance, but once again, if we see that breakthrough, that's confirmation that we are in our uptrend again, you know, like, I'm not saying that there can't be a knockback and a scary moment. The same things happen over there in silver and gold. It's like it's reaching resistance levels, getting knocked back, reaching resistance levels, getting knocked back. So we've got to be aware that everything's in play, but this move is good. You know, since the 29th of May, this uptrend, this channel is good. It's a good, solid set of price action. I've been seeing it every day, you know, 750 market caps, you know, creeping its way up in the 800s, you know, pushing into 900 pullback. You know, so the total market cap is working. And if you haven't noticed as well that most coins have been going up about the same as Bitcoin, but then every now and again, each coin has a 20% day. So every coin is regaining a lot of the losses because the market moves around and goes, oh, which one's a little bit undervalued? And it kind of picks up a bit of value there. Got a lot of One Harmony supporters on this channel. So we'll have a look at the One Harmony chart. It's doing the same thing. Low. So low, high, low, little uptrend channel here. It's a bit more like Bitcoin. It's got a little bit more to get up to that, like that chunky resistance area, you know, that, what is it, that 11.8 cents there. So probably a day or two more. I do feel like Harmony is a lot more pegged to Bitcoin than other things. So I really like to use Harmony as, you know, whatever Bitcoin's bullish, Harmony One's bullish, right? And I've had a bit of that in the comments, and I agree with it. So we want to see Harmony One get above this level and continue that uptrend. You know, get above that 12 cents. Now for the game credits followers, we're on a different time frame with game credits because it broke above its downtrend line earlier. So it had done that work early and done the uptrend, and now it's in kind of a nice mini bull flag, which is great. You know, and it's funny because, you know, look at that structure in game credits. It's like big bullish move up, big dip, move up again, and then kind of consolidation. And if you pull out onto the larger time frame, that's the kind of the same thing that happens, like big up, dip, bullish consolidation, you know, then big dip, up, dip, and then bullish consolidation. So it's behaving normally, it's doing its right thing, it's breaking out of there, it's staying well above this line, so it's definitely flip resistance. This is a build up for bigger things, you know, like this is a bull flag. Be excited about game credits. Another one I've been noticing, for those of you who do hold cake, same deal, big dip, massive dip. So buying that dip was huge. Like anyone that bought that dip, you were buying like the bargain basement prices, but same deal again, uptrend, well above the chunky zone. So I've seen game credits just being solid, you know, it's just done, you know, what has it done? A run since $13 to $20, you know, in a couple of days there. So, and same with Hathor. It's well above its chunky zone. It went so low and it stayed so low for a while that, like, I was just like, why are people not buying more of this? And then, you know, clearly the buyers came in because what do we have? You know, a 19% 4-hour period in Hathor, you know, huge. I mean, Ethereum, same deal, above the chunky zone, you know, tiny little bull flag there, ready to pop out. XRP the same, been tapping above the chunky zone, so bullish, you know, like I've been talking about XRP leading the way in alt season. This is the indicator, right? Big wicks to the upside, big wicks to the upside. Bitcoin dominance trending down, trending down, trending down, flattening out. You know, these kind of flattening out patterns, these really kind of indecision patterns are great because, you know, they're like the little calm before the storms, right? So just be paying attention to the little shifts in the market. That's what I do. I just kind of feel what's going on, you know, like day by day, you feel what's going on. Something big is about to happen. I just had to throw this one in here. The ICP fans, you know, we were talking about this the other day, the last video, the kind of the ranging, the bottoming range, and, you know, were we going to dip lower or were we going to break out? Well, did we break out? We broke out strong and we are going hard right now. You know, there is no wick on that candle. There's a couple of hours to go, but that's moving strong. I would be expecting this thing to try and test, you know, that sub 180, you know, well, 165, you know, sub 180, these kind of highs up here, very shortly, as in the next few days. Massive volume coming in. It's the same that came in over here on the 20th of May. Big volume coming in again. You know, I think people that were just watching, is it going to dip lower? Can I pick it up? And they're like, nah, that's it. It's as low as it's going to get. 100's the mark, 100's the buy-in. So ICP has done really well, you know, like 12%, 6% in 4-hour bar, like 22% for the day. So it's, you know, it's its turn. And that's what I'm saying. You're seeing things getting good 20% days every now and again. Just to cap it off, like a huge congratulations to everyone that held, bought the dip, you know, didn't get shaken out by the fear and doubt, because the reality is, and the weight of numbers, and, you know, when do I come in and give the pep talks? It's when it's time to zoom out. You know, my favorite chart analyst, Patrick Kroom there, posted on Twitter today, he's like, fly like an eagle, you know. Don't be sucked into the daily, you know, the daily grind of the up and down. Just be like an eagle and just watch, you know, like a 4-year cycle. Why wouldn't it be a 4-year cycle? History rhymes, it doesn't repeat, but the rhyme is that it's going to be a 4-year cycle. It might be 1 month less than 4 years. It might be 2 months more than 4 years, but it's going to be about a 4-year cycle. We're not close enough to the finish line to say that it's the finish line. So on that note, I really do hope you've liked this video. I really want to just take a look around and just, you know, make it clear and present to me and to you all that an uptrend has resumed, and that the market's bullish, the sentiment's bullish, you know, the YouTubers that were bearish are now bullish again. So just bring it on, bring on this last, you know, bring on that 90% of gains in the last 10% of the move. I can't wait, but don't expect it to happen tomorrow. Don't expect it to happen tomorrow. It's probably not going to happen until September, October, November. But hey, we're gonna make waves in the meantime. You know, the tsunami won't happen till the end of the year, but the waves are going to start coming in, right? I've been Jared. This has been Crypto Plan. Please like, please subscribe, please notification bell. I hope you're well. Catch you on the next one. Bye for now.